Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. So in today's video I'm talking about a brand called Dalton Marine Cosmetics. They kindly reached out to me and asked if they could send me some products, and I was like, obviously. So they've sent me they've sent me 3 products, and so far I have just got to be completely honest and say, wow, like I really am so impressed by a brand, like really impressed. Little bit of a backstory first, I'll tell you how it all came about. So I can't remember where I was, but I was out with my boyfriend, and I think we were out having like a few drinks and foods and that. And anyway, my Instagram doesn't sometimes shows me messages, or not all the time though. And we were sat there and it came through like a message. You've got like a message request. I was like, so I'm reading it, and it was basically like saying like, we'd love to send you products and things like that, and then just tell me a bit about the brands. And Owen went, where's the brand from? And I was like, Germany, I think. And he was like, get it, it'll be amazing, get it. And I was like, I've already calmed down. I was like, obviously I'm gonna get it anyway. But he was like, Steph, the Germans are amazing and everything. Look at the cars, look at all the machines they make, all this and that. I'm like, okay, we're comparing an SPF to a car now, yeah. But he was like, get it, you've got to go for it because Germans are amazing. I think Owen would, if he could, we would secretly live in Germany. Like, he literally loves it. He loves how like it's just so like, he just thinks it's better than the UK basically. So he's like, you've got to do it. I'm glad it is anyway. I never say no anyway to skincare, because I love to try stuff out, so I'll never say no unless it's something like what doesn't agree with me. People have asked if they could send me like, what was it once? Oh, I can't even remember. It was the weirdest thing, and I was just like, how's that skincare? But yeah, anyway, let's get back to Dalton. So they sent me their face mask, which is a biocellulose face mask, which I've already tried, and I can safely say it is the only biocellulose face mask that hasn't fell off my face whilst wearing it. Yeah, I never really wear like biocellulose. Basically, like, it's not your average sheet mask, and it comes in 2, and I always find it just doesn't sit on my skin properly. I feel like when I put my face down, the whole mask comes off. Not this one. So they gave me the face mask, an SPF and an eye cream. So let's begin with the eye cream. Okay, so it looks like this. I actually featured this in my favourites as well. Now, what I love the most about it, it is an instant cooling effect eye cream. Now, what I just love the most is the tool, the applicator. I just love how instantly depuffing, cooling, just makes your skin feel like so like nice and calm and zen. So I like to use this. I will cleanse, tone, and then put my eye cream on first. I used to do my eye cream last, learned from Caroline, always put your eye cream on first. So put this on, and what I like to do, I'll just take a pump and then just gently, just literally put a little bit under my eye. I look up as well just to make sure like nothing goes in my eye. It's completely fine, nothing like it doesn't go irritated or anything like that. But as I say, it's the stainless steel applicator that really just does it for me. Like, as soon as you put it on your eye, it's so cool. And it has got plankton in it as well, which is the main active ingredient in it. So, and it's also got a hyaluronic acid, so it will be hydrating under the eye area. But also what you've got to remember, your eye area is the most sensitive, it's the most delicate skin of our face, of our entire body. So you always do want to make sure you really are looking after your eyes as well. So really do love this. And if you wanted to as well, you could even put it in the fridge for an even more like cooling effect. But it's gorgeous. I don't really want to put it on my hand because obviously it's being cleaned. I'll clean it again, but I'll show you. So all I would do is literally, oh, that feels amazing on my hand. Obviously I'll clean this before I use it again, and I'll literally just do that under my eye. But I just love it. It's so compact, like it literally will fit anywhere, one pump. And I don't think you can neglect your eyes where you can't. Your eye area is so sensitive, so if you can try and get as much longevity out of your under eye area, then do it. But yeah, always use eye cream, but this really is amazing. It says apply in the morning, and evening around the eye area and gently tap. So yeah, so literally I love it. I really do love that. And it's very similar. One of my other favourite eye creams is from Clinique, and again, sorry, you're leaning over. Again, it's similar with that's got the metal ball on it. So I think I tend to go for eye creams that like where they've got the little tool on it. You've got like the little added benefit of the cooling sensation, as well as giving your eye ultimately a lot of hydration, but as well as cooling, because cooling, oh, anything depuffing, I'm all for. So absolutely love this. I think I've got it written down here. I think this was, so obviously it's a German brand, so it is in Euro, but they have got a website and you can ship from the UK. The website, let me just say, wowza. Their website, I could have sat on it for hours. Like, do you know when you're really impressed by a brand? It reminds me, the brand reminds me along the lines of like Vichy, very scientific and very laboratory based backed as well. So go on the website, it's Dalton Marine Cosmetics, or just Google it and it will show you like so much information. Like, as I say, it looks as though like it's backed by scientists and like it's done in like laboratories and things like that. It's just such a lovely brand. Like, I literally couldn't believe it. So go on the website, but this is €34, but as I say, you can still pay in pounds as well, so it's completely fine, but couldn't recommend that enough. Then coming on to the SPF, so they sent me an SPF. It is UVA UVB, so it is broad spectrum, and it's a factor 50, and it's a chemical SPF, so perfect for me. As I've mentioned before, I'm more along the lines of a chemical SPF as opposed to a physical SPF. I just don't like physical SPFs, as I've mentioned before. This is so lightweight, it's very non-greasy as well, it doesn't leave the white cast. One thing I tend to do when I'm trialling out an SPF, I will always obviously put it on, and then I'm a little bit weird, I will literally like take a little bit of residue, so I'll put it around my eyes, and then lightly I'll just put a touch over my eye. I know that sounds weird, but it just gives me an indication then as to whether it's going to sting my eyes or not. I remember I was in Boots once and I was trialling Clarins. I'd wanted this certain SPF for so long and I thought I'll try it first. And before I got out the shop, my eyes were like really bad, and I was like, whoa, thank God I didn't get it. Don't get me wrong, I don't go like that and rub it in my eye. I don't do that. I'll put it around my face, and with the residue left, I'll just gently put it over my eyes, just because then I know it'll give me an indicator as to if it starts stinging or whatever. So with this, I'd done that. It didn't sting, I've got to be completely honest. What I did find as the day went on, I felt like I was rubbing my eye a little bit, but I've got to be completely honest, that wasn't until like 4 or 5 hours later on in the day. Like, that was like when I'd been in the sun. So it was probably just a mixture of like being hot and like sweaty out in the sun and then like rubbing your eyes and that. But I'm strange like that. I don't mind if it's lasted me the full day, and towards the end of the day it's getting a little bit irritated. I don't mind that. I'm weird, as long as I'm not throughout the day just constantly rubbing. And like, as I say, when I went into Boots and it was literally like 5 minutes, my eyes were streaming. So yeah, a little tip, that's how I know if I like the SPF, because one thing for me, a huge thing, is my eyes, because I just can't stand the fact when your eyes are like stinging, and especially when you're on holiday as well and you're like in the pool and your eyes are like stinging as well, and it's just no. But I really did love it, and as I say, it is a broad spectrum SPF, so it's UVA UVB, so you're completely fine, and it's a factor 50 as well. So you get 75ml of product. This was €20. It's not too bad, which was probably like £18, about the equivalent, isn't it? And it also reminds me of like La Roche-Posay, which is one of my favourite brands, and SPFs, again, a chemical SPF, but I'll just quickly show you what it's like. What's it smell of? It smells like just like very lightly scented, nothing too like overpowering, overbearing. So it looks like this. And then once you rub it in, it does look like it leaves a white cast, but it really doesn't. And it's like water. I've never seen an SPF like it. It's so lightweight. It is literally like water. Can't really see any difference, but yeah, so I've got to be completely honest, I do really love that SPF, and I've been using it all last week as well, so thank you so much. I'm just so impressed by the brand, and I've just noticed it says Dalton Marine Cosmetics, inspired by the sea, and I was reading on their website, the founder, I think she was so intrigued by like the sea and started like producing products, and it was like from like the 60s, so it's quite the brand's been going for quite a few years then, but yeah, so I literally do love this. And then the face mask, what I will do, I'll do it as a Sunday face mask. I've done it, when did I do it? Done it a few weeks back, and as I say, I was just so impressed, because normally, as I say, with a biocellulose mask, it just doesn't sit on my face, it'll fall off, because it's not like your average sheet mask, and as I say, it comes in two. But this literally stays on my skin for so long, and just so fab. I really do love it. I just want to read a little bit of the back to you as well. It says it's anti-aging marine effect with 6 active ingredients as well, which is plankton, which is also in the eye cream. I looked into that. You've also got, is it caviar, seawater, algae, shell, so you can tell it's a lot to do with like the water and marine and things like that. So a lot of hyaluronic acid, it says it's a combination of short chain, long chain hyaluronic acid and a higher molecular plankton extract leaves the skin refreshed and replumped. And it really does, and then it just tells you how to use the mask. Oh no, sorry, my mistake. This comes in one sheet mask, but some biocellulars come in like you'd have a mouth part and then eye part, but this is just all one. So yeah, I think they were about €12 as well. If you did want to buy them, but as I say, if you go onto the website, well, you need to look on the website anyway, because it's just so fascinating. Like, I think they've got a few case studies on there, I think I've seen, I can't remember, but they've got all like little like cheat sheets. So if you like if you're struggling with, there was one for like cracked heels and cracked, you know, like dry hands in the winter, and then there was one for like SPF sun care and then anti-aging. It was just really, there's so much on there on their website, so definitely have a little look, because it's so factual. You know, even if you just like to have a little browse through products and just seeing what's new and that, definitely check out the website, because it really is so informative. But yeah, that's where you find out all your info. But yeah, what I will do, I will save this for, I've got two, well I did have two, this is my last one. I will do a Sunday face mask with it, because you need to see it. It's such a gorgeous mask. But as I say, you can always get it on the website as well. So yeah, I've got to say, I am so impressed by the brands, and I'm just so glad they sent me it, because I probably wouldn't have known about them. So thank you so much to Dalton for sending me these fabulous products, and thank you to the lovely Magdalena as well from the brand for getting in contact and reaching out. Thank you so much. I'm literally so happy, especially like the eye cream. The eye cream's a game changer, and this. Oh, I'm just so happy. So thank you so much to Dalton. As I say, any of the products I will link all in the description box below. Check out the website. That's what you need to do. You need to have a little look at the website. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this week's video. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.